Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. What up, though? Good morning, chosen ones. We did it, y'all. We survived Easter 2026. That's all I got for right now. I'm trying to find friendly words. Day 2 was better. Wasn't as bad as day 1. Hallelujah. Thank God and won't do it. But day 2, y'all. Whew. First of all, because day 1 had pissed me off so bad. Like Auntie Shant was talking about in the service today. Yep, I was one of those ones too. I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. Been through all this in the trash, and that's when my anxiety had me. Like, I was so overly frustrated. But then I looked around, I was like, you know what? Nah. This is the blessing that God gave me. This is still a gift. This is still a talent. Let's go make the best of it. Let's go do what we got to do. Let's go get this money, honey. So, at first, I didn't have a ride to even get out there, y'all. I was like, Lord, how am I going to get out here? It's too much stuff to carry. So I was trying to figure that out. Shout out to my old supervisor, which we call each other our favorites because we really vibe each other like that. Okay, so I can keep this in here. End up hitting him up because he does Uber. He also, we work at the hotel together, but he does Uber. And we were at Hell Hotel together, so he's at another location. But he was like, because he had hit me up. He was like, hey, he said, are you still doing your Easter baskets this year? I was like, yeah, actually trying to figure that out now. And he was like, you need help getting out there today? Now, mind you, I'm looking at the forecast. And I'm like, at this point, if it rains, I don't care. I want all this shit gone. I don't care. I'm just going to be outside. Rain, sleet, snow, nah. Rain. That's it. Not the other elements. No, take that back. But y'all, got out there, thank God. And I'm doing all this before work too. I'm trying to get my apartment back right before I head to these people's jobs. They can wait. They'll be all right. But made it outside. Still got the overcast from yesterday. The cloud is cloudy. So, of course, my coworker, he was like, well, what you gonna do if you get caught in the rain? Because it rained on his way over here. I said, I know it's coming. I got a tent. We'll figure it out. Mind you, the wind from day 1 had already torn apart my tent. But I was like, my Malcolm X, baby. It's by enemies necessary. We gonna figure it out. I don't know what's gonna work, how it's gonna work. I'm just gonna have to figure it out. I don't have time to sit here and like mope over it, even though I wanted to, because I was so pissed. But I was like, you know what? Nah, let's go. This is the thug in me. Remember I told you I'm a mushy thug? This is the thug in me. We're going to thug it out. We're going to get out here. We're going to pop. Today is going to be a great day. Okay? That's exactly how I put in my mindset. So, get outside. Of course, the weather does what it does. But if anything that I can truly deal with out in this world, the wind is so unnecessary. I don't even know why it's an element. Just stay with the group. Earth, wind, fire. The group is amazing. The element on its own is trash. I said what I said. I absolutely hate the wind. It's a strong word, but it's a real one. Everybody, all y'all, have talked about how completely unnecessary this disrespectful wind worldwide has been. Like, I don't understand. Why? Why must you come around so strong and forceful and just tear up everything in your path like you're a little mini tornado? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I promise you, I was not finna chase or go after. If any basket would have fallen, it would have sat right there till the person walked up. Like, hey, how much is that one? The price is on the front. Turn it over. Because I'm... Whew, child. I would have went live, but I have so much that I still have to do. And I'm trying to do it in the midst of work, which is kicking my behind. Because once again, they think I like my job. 7 days straight. I'm not off again until Monday, y'all. So pray for your girl. We'll get to that later. Get outside. Get everything set up. Within 30 minutes, the first customer pulled up and was like, I saw you out here yesterday, so I'm kind of glad you're back because I didn't want to have to go to the store. Hurt. So she grabbed, it was a lady, excuse me, with her son. She wanted something baseball themed, but she saw the soccer. So thank God I did that last minute soccer thing that I showed y'all. Because it worked in my favor. It sold. So I got two still left. I didn't revamp the other one that I had, that I should have took out. Hold on, I just had a moment. Y'all, let me press pause, as Auntie Clark would say. Let me tell y'all about how upset I am with myself. Tarjay 2025 4. I sent everybody outside. Go to Tarjay. I did an Auntie Still Classic run, child run. Tarjay got ride-alongs and toys for a little bit of nothing. Why I forgot to take them darn ride-alongs outside, y'all? I was so mad when I came in here. I'm trying to put stuff away at the same time yesterday. And I saw that Mickey Mouse sitting in that corner, and I was like, ain't that a... I pulled them to the front so I can remember to take them out. But I was in such a rush to get out there because I wanted to catch the church crowd. I am so mad. So this is another year of these ride-alongs just going to be sitting in here. Luckily, well, thankfully, they're not in the way. So I can just put them on the side and not really worry about it. But I'm mad. That could have been an easy $80. I was going to sell them for $40 a piece. Just by themselves. I don't know. I may list it on Marketplace. But I just don't want nobody to come here. Like, when I list it and have them come pick it up. I just don't want them to come here. I don't want nobody in my space. But anyway, back outside. what everyone has been saying today. Auntie Shunt even put it out there. Let's make a deal. Let's not. I forgot who it was in the comments. No, the price is right. The price is as is price. Stop. Ugh. And once again, it's always them colored folks. That's what my great-great-granny used to say, because she didn't like to use the N-word. It's always them. Y'all, we had one lady pull up. First of all, she looked like she had just got right out of bed and had to go get some cigarettes. Yeah, I'm judging. Because she had on the muumuu, which was very cute, flip-flops, ankles ashy, ponytail hanging on by a thread, which I can't talk because that's what's under here. But she got, first of all, I need for folks to get out their car and come see the prices. Stop. Hey, how much is it for the baskets? How much your baskets cost? Come see. So she pulls up next to the table. So she was like, what y'all got over there? Us. Happy Easter. Happy Resurrection Sunday. Come on out here. Are you looking for Easter baskets? What y'all got out here? Don't you see? I know we're supposed to have customer service at all times, but I swear these ninjas. Okay. So she gets out. Ain't no bra, no nothing. 'Cause she get out the car and it's like, and I'm trying to keep a straight face and I'm like, oh, goodness. So she was like, oh, that's cute. Oh, how much for that? Miss A was like, $40. $40? Oh, no, And she walked around, so I looked over like, oh, yeah, I'm not finna move. My customer service is not finna custom or service, okay? Nah. So she looked, she was like, and how much is that one? I was like, $10 more than 40. She was like, oh, y'all, I mean, y'all got some cute stuff and everything, but, this her face, okay. Well, y'all have a good day, okay? We didn't even respond because you pulled up with the wrong energy. Automatically. You should be mad at yourself coming outside looking like that, not mad at us because our prices, baby, because... Okay. The onlyest people. The onlyest. And if you have never heard my slogan, I always say I am a S-O-B. In real world, you know what that stands for. But in the basket world, I stand on business. Because this is a business. And like y'all said today in service, the price is right. Whatever you see is hanging on a little string with the little prices on it. That's what it is. So who are you to think that you can come up and change my mind? Because it's you. Okay. I think not. Ugh. So, the onlyest, I said it, Charlie said it, so I said it too. Charlie Wilson said it too. The onlyest person that gets a discount, my very first customer that pulls up gets a discount. And if you buy multiples, you get a discount. And when I say multiples, I mean more than 2. So those are the onlyest people that get discounts. The rest of these ninjas going around that corner, or whatever corner you choose. Just get it out of my social distance yourself. Yeah. To Nessa, honey, if you could have saw my face through the screen, that customer was working my nerves too. I wasn't even there. I don't get this. I don't get it, y'all. I really don't get the mindset of people that feel like, first of all, it's okay to ask anybody that you see that's a business to change their prices because of you. That's like, to me, that's like, if I invite you to go somewhere and you can't go, but you want me to change the day that's convenient for you. Make that make sense. Because it don't. So, because your wallet, then I had one. I know I'm all over the place. Then I had one child. I'm probably going to split this in two of the review. Because I guess I got to get ready to go, and I'm trying to get stuff together too and I still got to eat. But anyway, I had one person, like it got me because some people just didn't. And shout out to Miss A once again, because when the men pulled up, what you got for 4-year-old, 5-year-old, I need for this and that and the other, boy, girl, in between, whatever, how much, her, gone. These broads. I don't get it. Why would you just walk up on a business, whether they're outside or inside, and like, I only got, so can you, where does that work? I don't know. I want to go to a business where that works. Because one dude brought a $30 gift. And he was like, can I do it for $25? I was like, yeah, for anyone on the table, that's $25. He was like, oh no, I wanted this one. Okay, then it's going to be $30. Oh man, so you're going to leave me with $3 in my pocket? Well, you got $3 in your pocket. I said that was exactly what I said. I was like, yeah, at least you got $3 in your pocket. Thank you for pulling up. The baby's going to be so happy. Have a good day. I'm out here for Mother's Day and Father's Day too. Like, I'm not the problem. Neither are my prices. I respect the ones more that come up and look at the gift and be like, I see why this is priced the way it is. Yo, this is dope. This is nice. And then they move on to the next thing. I appreciate them more than the rest of these ninjas. YouTube. Sorry. Because at least you see the value. You don't understand. We out here like Charlie Shops. We out here chasing tents and stuff. My tent not only split, baby, but the heifer snatched me by the back of my head. I'm not lying, because I was like, ouch. What the? This is when I realized it snapped. And it snagged the back of my hair. But when I tell you I've been fighting in these streets, I was out here fighting in these streets. Me in that tent, been through some things. If you haven't seen my video, I advise you to go watch. Because the part of the top that closes up, honey, her lace front just kept flapping in the wind like it was a whole kite. And she kept playing with me. And I was like, okay, close. She was like, nope. Close. Nope. So it got to the point, because it's funny, because when the wind blew, that's when the rain was the strongest. So I'm trying to keep the tent closed at least at the top. So, because I pushed all the gifts like to the back. Child, it was a lot. This Easter was different. Man, oh my God. What? I normally enjoy Easter because it's fun, because you get to, create for all ages. But baby, listen. In the words of LBE, why are you open? Oh, have mercy. Honey, Easter kicked tail this year. took names. Yeah, it kicked tail and took names. Okay? Because, child, I'm glad it's over. I'm just glad that it's over. And if they thought my Easter prices was different, baby, don't even attempt to pull up for Mother's Day. Okay. Thankfully, I already got kind of a head start on Mother's Day because remember some of the gifts that didn't pull over for Easter. Valentine's Day will be revamped for Mother's Day. So I kind of got a full head start. And in between time, I was kind of designing in the middle of, which it was things that you guys have already seen. That's why I didn't really show it. I was just duplicating it and repairing them boys. Them fell one too many times for me. And ain't no wind in here. But I do have a couple things that I do want to show y'all that I'll be doing this year. A little bit different for Mother's Day. But yeah, Easter 2026 is one for the memory books. That's all I can say. Because I've never been so, I'm not going to say defeated, but maybe depleted. Wasn't excited. Day one had already set up the move when it didn't go as planned. And I'm like, what Auntie Shana is too. I am very spoiled. I like to get my way. And I like for things to flow in my way correctly. So when things don't go as planned, this little spoiled girl has moments. Okay? And God already know. He created me. He already know. So it's like, yo, God, this ain't giving. This ain't what I want. We're going to have to do something different. So I did apologize to him because, day one, like I told y'all, I was not feeling it. They weren't really, even though it was a blessing, all the gifts that I sold was an extreme blessing. It really did help. But I had a goal in mind. Once I priced everything, I literally had the expectation of selling out. Like what Auntie talked about today. I don't even have the space to go above and beyond. So even if I do, that is literally like, wow. I actually, what? Mother's Day, I normally make it to 100, maybe a tad bit over, but not too much, where it's, uncontrollable. But Mother's Day, I know I'm going to kill it. Truth be told, pat myself on the back, I already know. But Easter, y'all, I had a goal. So once I calculated everything, and I put it in my expense report, and I also tallied it up. So when I start adding my taxes to my business expense, when I looked at what I was supposed to make, child, I was like, oh yeah, baby, Easter gonna be good to me, and I'm gonna be so happy. And when I only brought home a quarter of that, I was not feeling it. I was not feeling it. And I'm like Auntie Shant. Now, mind you, I just started my new job. Y'all know this. So, I'm making $1.25 more than what I was from the last job. which means that, Mr. Uncle Sam, that I never met at their family function, figured that that's his cue to start taking more money. So I have to keep that in mind. Clearly, more money you make, the more he gets to take. Make that one make sense, because it still don't. Anyway, so because I'm like, why the math ain't mathing, baby. The amount of hours that I done put in, the numbers on the paycheck it don't look the same. So I have to keep that in mind too. So when I did all this, and I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna make, this is what I'll bring home, this will set me up nice. And I went auntie too, as far as paying bills. Right now, I'm trying to restore my credit. So every little bit that does come in, whatever is extra, I put towards, that. I'm out here being a responsible adult, y'all. But I was kind of disappointed that I didn't hit that goal. Now, very blessed. I didn't sell all but 15. Very blessed on that part. Way better than I can see my floor. You see me actually walking around and moving? Okay. That's how good it was. I didn't sell the ones that I really, really wanted to, because that's what'll make me the most profit. Now, all my big babies were gone. The only big babies I had left were the chairs. Yep, the chairs were the only big babies. All the other ones, those sold. So that helped me out a whole lot. But like I said, I know that I didn't profit. This is an L. I don't like losing, baby. This is an L. It was a blessing, but it also was an L. Because if I look at the calculations of what I spent versus what I brought in, but Auntie Sean talked about it today, the math just ain't mathing, baby. It didn't get what it was supposed to give. But it still was a blessing. Because, I still walked away comfortable. I did walk away where I was able to pay a few bills and still be like, okay, Herb, I'm good. And thank God my pay had hit the same weekend. So, we got paid Friday, and then I was outside Saturday and Sunday. So everything did work out for the good, because we love the Lord. Everything did work out. It just didn't work as planned. Okay? If that makes sense. Everything worked out. It just didn't work as planned. So, I'm still okay. But I'm not. But I know it's going to be okay. So, that makes it better. But yeah. Easter 2026, baby. I am so glad you're behind me, honey. You are in my review where I want you to stay. Because you work my nerves. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad it's over with. Get over to one of my favorite holidays to design for. It's not my actual favorite holiday. But that's something else totally separate. I don't really celebrate Mother's Day no more. One, because my mother is not here. And two, because of the relationship with my kids. But don't worry about all that. But it's still one of my favorites. Because I do know now that I can say, I'm going into year 4 now, has been amazing. Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, baby. Those my money makers. Okay, so I'm very, very, very excited for that this year. And because I got a couple of new things that I'm going to in the works. I know it's gonna work in my favor. But yeah. All that is behind me, y'all. I said all but 15, so I don't know what the count was in the beginning. I just know I made enough where I would have been comfortable as far as putting money into the business and also being able to pay, bills off. But not complaining. Like I said, I'm just a little disappointed, but I'm still giving God the praise. So it wasn't all as bad. Like I said, I do a part 2 because I do have to get ready for work. I just want to give y'all the first part of it because part 2, baby, it's a lot. Okay, we're going to talk about it. Yeah, it's 30 minutes already. That's enough time. All right, friends. Put it there, pal. Everyone else, have a great rest of your day. For those that are off and get a chance to recover today, bless your heart, honey. I wish I was that lucky. But it's okay. Okay? I got to get myself together because I got somewhere to go. And I'm praying when I get there that nobody comes through the door because I don't want to go to work. But I have to. Okay. All right, friends. Until next time, TTFN. Thanks for listening, child. We'll talk about part 2 later. Bye.